make the show happen, because they also wanted to make a start. So just be brave, make a start. Maybe it is a small start, but then I think that will only lead to the bigger things to come in the near future.
Especially Pharmalytica, as you all are aware, it's an enabling industry supporter. Be it a pharmaceutical machinery, laboratory equipment, analytical equipment, or a pharma packaging. I think all the stakeholders of the pharmaceutical industry will make use of this opportunity. It's a big boost to the industry as well. This will give a big boost for all the upcoming shows as well.
Through these kind of events, we get the right information about the potential capacity in India that would be most useful for countries like Afghanistan. And this exhibition has both virtual and also face-to-face. So that gives very good feeling, and also those who cannot come and attend can virtually follow. So that gives us a positive feeling.
A very good morning to all the distinguished viewers from all across the globe. I'm Raghav Khosla, and I bring to you a special episode of News Time, where we are going to see the 7th edition of Pharmalytica, which is happening at HITEX in Hyderabad. So let us speak to the Managing Director of Informa Markets in India. Let us talk to Mr. Yogesh Mudras. Welcome to the show, sir, and thank you for sparing your valuable time. Please tell us how has been the day one at the Pharmalytica Expo.
Thanks, Raghu, for inviting me. And yeah, I think it's been really a very nostalgic feeling, I must say, to be back to HITEX Hyderabad. It's been, I think, after 3 years we are doing Pharmalytica here in Hyderabad. But beyond that, those 3 years, I think the more important thing is what we have been through over this last 1.5 years. I think that really makes it really much more emotional for me. It's somehow we have managed to put this show together. I think that's that kind of feeling I really can't express, because going through a lot of ups and downs till the last minute, whether we were ourselves not sure whether we were able to putting on the show. So in last 10 days is when we decided, let's go ahead with this, come what may. I think whatever be the challenges, and the amount of support that we have received from every quarter, be it the venue, be it all our service provider partners who have supported us in this and make it happen. So it's been a very emotional journey for all of us. Absolutely. And the entire team Informa who worked on this.
And Mr. Mudras, you mentioned about support from stakeholders. So how important is the role of venue and the local authorities to help an organizer execute this kind of an event?
I think they are probably the most important partners in this event, because I think the venue is where you are actually inviting. So the way they support you in terms of ensuring that you don't have face any hindrances from the local level. Ensuring that all the compliances are done, I think enough, and the day-to-day support that you receive during the setup times, during the show times, I think fabulous. I think this is really does help for organizers, and especially in such times, because in normal times definitely it's a very seamless process, but when in such times when there are so many compliances to be done and ensuring that all approvals are taken before we do this event, I think venue support is probably one of the highest, I would say.
Absolutely. And any special permissions you had to take from the local authorities, government bodies to execute this?
So the every permission which was required has been taken. The norms which were there to be followed, like the people who are there and based on the square meters per the hall, that has been adhered to. That assurance have been given to the government. Every other thing has been done. The isolation rooms created, and I think beyond that, I think what we also managed to get the government support in terms of Pharmexcil for our show this time, because Pharmexcil has been a great partner for all our pharma events, and they came out in full support because especially this sector, I think is doing pretty well in this pandemic times, and they also want to promote the pharma sector even more, the export. So I think that's the support that we received from the Pharmexcil Association over here. I must definitely say we had the Director General of Pharmexcil who were there, the board members were there who joined us for the inauguration, and that really counted a lot for us.
Okay. So, and how do you differentiate between your brand Pharmalytica and CPHI, because both cater to the pharma
Yeah.
industry?
Yeah. So Pharmalytica, first of all, is a regional show. It's for regional, and also the CPHI and PMAC is a broad-based pharma show which has every element of pharma, be it from the pharma APIs, formulations, and to the machinery and everything. But Pharmalytica is more of a lab equipment, analytical equipment, pharma machinery, your clean rooms. So that's basic segment for the Pharmalytica show. So APIs and all are not covered in Pharmalytica.
Okay. And Mr. Mudra, this is the seventh edition, and this time around we are hosting the show in a hybrid format. Can you throw some light on the dynamics involved in hosting such a hybrid event? So one part is happening in a physical format, and simultaneously it's also happening in the virtual world. This is what I understand. So if you can elaborate on this.
So this is probably the new reality. We all organizers will have to live with it. That once we start doing the show, we won't get all the participation we need. Yeah, leave aside the international. I'm talking even the domestic, because when we are starting off, even the organizer, even the exhibitors are skeptical. And I must thank all the exhibitors who have put their trust in us, and that they were brave enough to join us for this exhibition. But in a virtual format, we have all these exhibitors plus other exhibitors who have not managed to come in. So we have this fair which is going on virtually. Also, it started, and first time we are doing a all hybrid fair, which is both started yesterday, and the hybrid fair goes on for 7 days, while this the physical fair is for 2 days. So all the exhibitors who are on the floor, they also have their representatives available virtually. The entire conference is entirely virtual, so we have a lot of domestic and international speakers out there, and that conference is being broadcast live here on the video wall out here. So we have audiences sitting and attending. So there is no speaker who is coming physical over here. So the conference which is happening in the virtual fair is being telecast over here. Also, what's happening on the physical fair is also simultaneously being telecast on the virtual platform for the people to see what's happening, and also that builds more excitement for them to somebody who wants to come in can visit the show. So it's an entirely first of a kind what we have tried to do, a hybrid fair where we have managed to get the best of both worlds, both physical and virtual.
Absolutely, it is a wonderful step that you have taken. And Mr. Mudha, yesterday was the first day of the event. Can
Yeah.
you share some of the major highlights, like what happened on day one? How many
Yeah. So
exhibitors
so
are there?
so of course, it's a small show. We have made a small beginning, and we have received support from a lot of key exhibitors from the pharma industry. We have exhibitors like Merck, Agilent Technologies. So a lot of key exhibitors have joined us, and of course there are a lot of machineries also have come in, especially despite the challenging times. So that's really promising. As I said, it's a brave world. Of course, we would have loved to do a bigger show than this what we have done, but then definitely I think making a start is important. That's where it is. Also, a lot of visitors turned up, and as we saw in of course the first half, probably by 11:30 there was the crowd was trickling in, but after 12 o'clock I think we saw a good flow of uh, visitors which came in, and the exhibitors who are coming over here are really happy because they didn't come with the anticipation of seeing those many buyers. So they were also, and they were all missing this. They were all missing the action. They said they wanted to come out of the virtual world, want to come back to physical, and they thanked us profusely for getting those kind of physical, having bold to be creating this kind of interactions happen. And I think whatever visitors came in, they were real quality, and they have actually the buyer, the exhibitors are really happy with what they have seen. So I'm very pleased, and because the visitors also taking time and coming, and we have. Sorry. So I was just saying that we have received visitors from not only Hyderabad and around Hyderabad and Telangana, but we have visitors also coming from down south, from Chennai, from Bangalore, and other cities also who have visited for this, taken time out to travel and come to this show. That really means a lot, especially in this pandemic times when visitors are traveling from outstation to come to the show. And beyond that, I think, as I said, the inauguration was really well attended. We had the Pharmexcil Director General, who the entire Pharmexcil board, we had the board members over there who had attended. Instantly, we also had the Consul General of Afghanistan who joined us for the inauguration. So it was a very well attended inauguration ceremony with what has happened. And today is the day 2 of the show. We are all excited, and being Saturday, we believe that there are even more footfalls than what we received yesterday, because most of them take a company off and they come to the show today.
Absolutely. So what would be your upcoming plans for physical events in this calendar year?
So as of now, we have retained our calendar. So we have put all our shows as per the dates. As I believe, I think what happens outside is not in our hands. We should keep trying. And we have a show, our renewable energy show, which is taking place in the month of September. It's in mid-September. So exactly a month away from now in Greater Noida. So that is the next one we are working on. We have other shows which are lined up from October to December, including CPHI Pacmac, which is doing excellent things already lined up in November, and there are multiple shows before that also. If all goes well, we'll be happy to put up those shows and create multiple physical opportunities for buyers and sellers to meet.
Absolutely. We wish you all the very best, Mr. Mudras. And before leaving,
Thank you.
we would like to ask you any message you would like to give to the industry at this point in time.
I think our industry has been brave enough to sustain this last 18 years. I can really understand what each one of us, be it the organizers, be it the service providers, everybody has gone through. I think ours has been one of the worst affected industries. I think what I would say is, I think our industry has also been brave enough to support each other. That's what we have seen over here, that all the service providers have supported us in a way to make the show happen, because they also wanted to make us start. So just be brave, make a start. Maybe it is a small start, but then I think that will only lead to the bigger things to come in the near future.
Well, thank you for talking to us today, and we wish you all the very best, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raghu. Thank you so much. Bye.